Okay, and welcome back to some Skyrim again. Last couple times I've been doing it off my mic and stuff, so I did a lot of stuff. I got every achievement in Skyrim, finally. Took me a very long time, but I started grinding for it, and I just had to do it. So, as you can see, this is what I have so far. I have, weapons, all this stuff. Like, look at this, see? That there is actually one of the Daedric weapons. So, you see, very good. Now, even though I have every achievement, and even though I haven't completed every quest, I plan on ending this game soon. And you'll be like, shouldn't I complete all of the quests first? No. I have a list of things that I want to do before I end this playthrough. Specific things. One of them is the Dragon Priest masks. As you can see, I have some of them. I have the ones from, almost all of them, from the Dragonborn DLC. There's one more that I need, and then there's a few up here that I need to get as well. So that's one. Let's complete this. Another one is to maybe get that weapon, and then I'll place my mace down here, this here weapon that I uses a lot. I'll put that there, I guess. I won't be able to get this because it was either choose the Mask of Clavis, or whatever his name was, or get the Rueful Axe, but in order to get to achievement you had to choose the mask. So this one won't be happening, but at least I got this, I got that, even though the Ebony Blade keeps falling off the wall. Ario's Bow, Ario's Shield, Harken's Sword, and Dawnguard Rune Shield. That is from the Dawnguard DLC, which I think it's possible to get everything. I'm not sure if it's possible to get that unless I choose a different side, but I know it's possible to get all three of these items, so that's what I plan on doing. I won't be getting the stuff in the jars, but I will attempt to get the paragons. I will attempt to get these items. And lastly, let's see, what else? I plan on getting the Dwarven Blackbow Fate. I will try to get the Blood Scythe, the Soul Render, the Glassbow of the Stag Prince, and what else? And I'll be planning on getting the rest of the Dragon Claws. As you can see, I have these many Dragon Claws, but I have the iron one to get, the coral, the diamond, and the glass. So, and I have 2 more black books that I need to do, because I already did 5, which got me the achievement, but I do not have the other 2, because there's 7 black books in total. But I want to do the other 2. So, once I have done all that on my list, I will be done with the game. I will then initiate the story mission, which is, let's see, where is it? The Fallen, and defeat Alduin. Once I have defeated Alduin, I will retire and be done with the game. Retire as in, like, my character will retire. You'll be tired of adventuring. I'll probably take off this armor set and place it somewhere, and then, yeah, I'll be done. And I'll take off the backpack, too, as well. But that's my plan for this game, is to everything. I didn't get this, did I? The Aetherial Shield. I don't know what the Aetherial Shield is, or how to get it. I could look up how to get the Aetherial Shield. Maybe I'll add it to the list of things that I need to get. maybe I'll add it. Ethereal shield. There, I added it to the list. So, we're just going to start going in order of the stuff that I placed down on my list. I have on my notepad on the computer. And start going for stuff. So this isn't really a completionist playthrough of like every quest in the game. It's more of get all the items for, or get most of the items for this, because it shows you, you know, what to get and stuff. Which is why I'm glad I bought the anniversary edition, because it means that I can now do this and get it to the end, right? I've been wanting to do this for a while, so some stuff I may have to look up. Yeah, that's my plan with things. How much weight do I have on me? 125. I'll keep the books on me for now. Actually, no, I'll place them down. What I can do is, this here's the bookshelf. I can actually... I think I can place... Let's see. Aww. Oh, you gotta keep it? Really? I mean, I already completed the quest. I was hoping I was gonna be able to place it down, but I guess not. And yeah. Well. I better get started. So, what should I do? And some of them requires me to. I gotta complete the Dawnguard DLC in order to do any of that in the first place. So I may get everything, I may not. I guess it doesn't really matter. I just want to see how much of my list I can complete before I end the game.
I finally found you. I want to join the College of Winterhold, but I need help with my wards. Can you teach me? Really? Great. Okay, so first, you raise your ward and I'll throw a little spell at it. That way I can see.
Okay. I really don't know why this random person...
Right way to do things. Get your ward ready. Great. Nope, now I'm sorry. Cast some spells. Keep your ward up so I can study it. Great. Now I'm going to cast some spells. Keep your ward up so I can study it. Maybe you can help me. Really? Great. Okay, so first, you raise your ward and I'll throw a little spell. That way I can see the right way to do things. Great. Now I'm going to cast some spells at you. Keep your ward up so I can study it.
Wow, he had a Daedra Heart on him. Whatever. Sometimes these things happen. I do not regret doing that. So, what should we go for first? We'll just ignore that body right there. We are going to go and get, let's see. Well, I guess the first thing that we can go and get is do the Dawnguard DLC and get Ario's bow, Ario's shield, hark, and sword. So, I guess that's the first thing we'll do. It's going to take a while, but we can definitely do it. So, where is the DLC? Let's see. I don't care about that. I guess right there is the thing. Yeah. The painfulness of this is crazy. I'm gonna actually look up right now if doing the quest line gets me to it or not. To the shield. So I guess what we'll see. Ah, I see. If siding with the Dawnguard is found in a radiant location during the Dawnguard side quest Lost Relic. Well, I don't know how to initiate that side quest, but if we come across it, I'll do it, maybe.
I'm impressed you could find a moth priest so quickly. For the reading? Yeah. Just let the old man know when you're ready.
What can I do for you? Ah, my rescuer. It's good to see. It's not exactly the... And might I add, this is a... Oh, most certainly. Let's find out what secrets the scroll can tell. Now, if everyone will please be quiet, I must concentrate. I see a vision before me. An image of a great bow. I know this weapon. It is Oriel's bow. Now a voice whispers, saying, among the night's children, a dread lord will rise. In an age of strife, when dragons return to the realm of men, darkness will mingle with light, and the night and the day will be as one. The voice fades and the words begin to shimmer and distort. But wait, there is more here. The secret of the bow's power is written elsewhere. I think there is more to the prophecy, recorded in other scrolls. Yes, I see them now. One contains the ancient secrets of the dragons, and the other speaks of the potency of ancient blood. My vision darkens, and I see no more. To know the complete prophecy, we must have the other two scrolls. I must rest now. The reading has made me weary.
Come on, old man. You should get some rest.
Do you have a moment to talk? That moth priest, Dexian. He said we needed 2 other Elder Scrolls. Half the people in your little... That doesn't exist. I got a warmer welcome from my father, and that's saying something. Ever since he decided to make that prophet, I don't even think he sees me as his daughter anymore. We need to find my mother, Valerica. She'll definitely know where it is. And if we're lucky, she actually has it herself. The last time I saw her, she said that she'd go somewhere safe. Other than that, she wouldn't tell. But the way she said it, someplace he would never search. It was cryptic, yet she called attention to it. Maybe. What I can't figure out is why. Besides, I can't imagine a single place my father would avoid looking. Any ideas? Wait, that almost makes sense. There's a courtyard in the castle. I used to help protect. All of the ingredients for our potions came from there. She used to say that my father couldn't stand the place. Too peaceful. Oh, absolutely. That is, I don't think we'll actually trip over her there, but it's
It actually is,
True. But I know a way we can get to the courtyard. There's an unused inlet on the northern side of the island that was... An old escape tunnel from the castle exits there. I think that's our way in. It's around the side of the castle. Let's move.
Right. Ah, the other one is the dragon one. which is the one that I have. See, this one. I wonder, can I go to the mock priest and tell him that I actually have that one?
I wish I could say that I did. I admit, I feel a bit... Now it's a race to claim the remaining scrolls.
Yes? What
and
did you
discover
need?
what part Oriel's bow has to play in this prophecy.
But yeah, basically if you, I mean, this is the dragon scroll you kinda need anyway. For that one quest it was. So, if you'd done this DLC before then, be waiting a very long time. Alright, so where exactly do we go here? Because we can't simply go up here, can we? Going up here isn't gonna work. So do we have to go around it or something? Kind of confused how this whole thing works. I'm very, very confused at how to do this. I'm kind of confused at how to do this.
Yes? What did you need? Yes? What did you need?
Let's see. I really don't know where I'm supposed to be going. I'm very confused. The game doesn't tell you what you're supposed to be doing. It doesn't show you.
Yes? What did you need?
Let's see. Might have to look up how to do this. The game does not tell you where you're supposed to go.
Yes? What did you need? I mean, it is good, but yeah. Who's there? Where'd you come from? Where'd you come from? Who's there?
That thing should be coming to life soon.
Take a left up here. This is one of those This leads out to the courtyard. We've made it to the courtyard. Oh no.
What?
Yes? What did you need? What happened to this place?
Oh yeah, I gotta look around for
Everything's
this.
been torn down. The whole place looks, well, dead. It's like we're the first to set foot here in centuries. This was my mother's garden. Do you know how beautiful something can be when it's tended by a master for hundreds of years? She would have hated to see it like this. Wait. Something's wrong. Some of the crests are missing and the dial is askew. I didn't even know the crests could be removed. Maybe my
I
mother's
don't know
trying to
where
tell us
all the
something.
pieces are. I may have to look this one up. See? Not sure how many I need to find. Oh.
Very clever, Mother. Very clever. I've never been in those tunnels before, but I bet they'd run right under the courtyard and into the tower ruins. Well, at least we're getting closer. Let's go. I've never even seen this part of the castle. Be careful. I don't know what might be around.
this even the right way? I don't even know. I can only assume it is, right?
Who's there?
Oh, you piece
Reached the top yet.
of crap.
I bet there's some kind of secret passage around here.
Okay. Probably is. How do I act?
We're getting close. I'm sure of it.
Okay. Now what?
Look at this place. This has to be it. I knew she was deep into necromancy. I mean, she taught me everything I know. But I had no idea she had a setup like this. Look at all this. She must have spent years collecting these components. And what's this thing? I'm not sure about this circle, but it's obviously something. Let's take a look around. There has to be something here that tells us where she's gone. My mother was meticulous about her research. If we can find her notes, there might be some hints in there. I remember she used to keep a small journal. See if you can dig it up.
Looking around for a journal. Okay.
Any luck yet? You did? Let me see them. I only know what she told. She had a theory about soul gems. That the souls inside of them don't just vanish when they're used. They end up in the soul cairn. The soul cairn is home to very powerful beings. Necromancers send them souls and receive... My mother spent a lot of time trying to contact them directly. That circle in the center of the room is definite. If I'm reading this right, there's a formula here that should give us safe path. A handful of soul gem shards. Oh, damn it. We're also going to need a sample of her blood, which, if we could get that, we wouldn't even be trying to do... not bad. Anyway, enough of that. Let's... Oh, definitely. Mother would have plenty of those materials in her laboratory. We just need to find them.
Oh, she doesn't have any void salts. Not that I see of, anyway.
Having trouble finding those ingredients?
Yes, I am actually. Purified void salts. How do I even get that?
Having trouble finding those ingredients?
Can you let me use that? Fudge. Where am I supposed to get the purified void salts? Me. Where the frick is it? I can't find it. It's dumb.
They shouldn't be that hard to find. Shelves, tables, they should be easy to find. Shouldn't they? ingredients in that vessel and let me know when you're ready. Then the rest is up to me. Are you ready to go? I'm not entirely sure what this thing is going to do when I add my blood. Of course. What is it? I've been asking. She was so sure of what we did to my father. Possible. She worried about me. About... Yes. Are we ready then? All right. Here goes. Ancestors. Created a portal in Skyrim. Incredible. Are you alright? That looked painful. Now that I think about it, it's hard to describe. The soul cairn is... well, there might be. Vampires aren't counted among the living. I could probably go through there. Not your first choice, I guess? We could just pay the toll another way. It wants a soul, so we give it a... My mother taught me a trick or two. I could partially soul trap you and offer that gem to the Ideal Masters. It would make you a bit weaker when we travel through the soul cairn, but we might be able to fix that once... I'm sorry. Just know that I know that better than anybody. Well, looks like some other guests have taken over since my mother left. Are you sure? You'll remain mortal, but you'll find yourself weakened within the soul cairn. I know this is I'd never do anything that could hurt you. Let's not... I promise to make this as painless as possible. Hold still. My mother must be waiting on the other side of it.
Okay.
Look at the sky. What kind of place is this? Look at the sky. What kind of place is this? I feel terrible for the people that live in eternity. It seems awful, like they're still suffering.
My ship. What happened to my ship? Where am I?
I yearn to see the great dunes of Hammerfell once again.
Stay away from the Oblivion Gate, I told them. Did they listen? Of course not.
Who's there?
Want my advice? Never welch a bargain with the ideal. You must help me find my Arvak. He doesn't deserve to be in a place like this. Arvak, please, he's such a loyal creature. Arvak! Arvak! Where are you? Arvak, please come back! saved him! His soul is free, I can feel it! He's such a loyal beast. Here, I'll teach you how to call him to you. He'll help you get around this wretched place. But I'm sure he'd be much happier someplace sunnier. Goodbye, hero. Take good care of Arvak for me. Such a good horse.
Mother? Mother!
Can't be. Serana?
Is it really you? I can't believe it. How do we get inside? We have to talk.
Serana, what are you doing here? Where's your father?
He doesn't know we're here. I don't have time to explain.
I must have failed. Harkon's found a way to decipher the prophecy, hasn't he?
No, you've got it all wrong. We're here to stop him. To make everything right.
Wait a moment. You've brought a stranger here? Have you lost your mind?
No, you don't...
You, come forward. I would speak with you. So how has it come to pass that a vampire hunter is in the company of my daughter? It pains me to think you'd travel with Serana under the guise of her protector in an effort to hunt me down. Coming from one who murders vampires, Serana has sacrificed everything to prevent Harkon from complete... You think I'd have the audacity to place my own daughter in that tomb for the protection of... The scrolls are merely a means to an end. When I fled Castle Volkahar, I fled. The scroll I presume you found with Serana speaks of Ariel. The second scroll declares that the blood of Cold Harbor's daughter will blind the eye of the dragon. Like myself, Serana was a human once. Tradition dictates the females be offered to Molig Bal on his summoning day. Few survive the ordeal. We call such confluences the Daughters of Cold Harbor. It's what some call the domain of Molig Bal. His place in it was expected of being selected as an offering to Molig Bal. Now you're beginning to see why I wanted to protect Serana, and why I've kept the other Elder Scroll. If Harkon obtained Ariel's bow, and Serana's blood was used to taint the weapon, the tyranny, in his eyes, she'd be dying for the good of all. And how exactly do you plan on stopping him? If you believe that, then you're a bigger fool. You care nothing. Whether or not you've become one of... You're here because we're abominations in your... Serana? This stranger aligns himself with those that would hunt you down and slay you like an animal. Yet I should entrust you to him.
This stranger has done more for me in the brief time I've known him than you've done in centuries.
How dare you? I gave up everything I cared about to protect you from that fanatic you call a father.
Yes, he's a fanatic. He's changed. But he's still my father. Why can't you understand how that makes me feel?
So, If you'd only open your eyes. The moment your father discovers your role in the prophecy, that he needs your blood, you'll be in terrible danger.
So to protect me, you decided to shut me away from everything I cared about. You never
this is
asked
boring.
me if hiding me in that tomb was the best course of action. You just expected me to follow you blindly. Both of you were obsessed with your own paths. Your motivations might have been different, but in the end, I'm still just a pawn to you two. I want us to be a family again. But I don't know if we can ever have that. Maybe we don't deserve that kind of happiness. Maybe it isn't for us. But we have to stop him, before he goes too far. And to do that, we need the Elder Scroll.
I'm sorry, Saran. I didn't know. I didn't see. I've allowed my hatred of your father to estrange us for too long. Forgive me. If you want the Elder Scroll, it's yours. Your intentions are still somewhat unclear to me, but for Sarana's sake, I'll assist you in any way that I can. Yes, I've kept it. Fortunately, you're in a position to breach the barrier that surrounds these ruins. You need to locate the tallest of the rocky spires that surround these ruins. At their bases, the barrier's energy is being drawn from unfortunate souls that have been exiled here. Destroy the keepers that are tending them. And one more word of warning. There's a dragon that calls itself Durnevere roaming the cairn. The Ideal Masters have charged him with overseeing the keepers, and will undoubtedly intervene if you're perceived as a threat. Harkon's vision, what he fails to realize, is how much attention would be called to our kind if eternal night fell. There are many who wouldn't stand for it. They would raise armies in attempts to return things to the order of the day would be our destruction. I do. It's how the vampire has survived for millennia, and the only way we... As you've been trapped, let's just say, a tiny part of you rubbed off. You should find no difficulty using the portal any longer. When I entered the Soul Cairn, I had intended to strike a bar. I requested refuge in the Soul Cairn, and in exchange, if I had foreseen the value they placed on my own soul, I would never have... The Ideal Masters unleashed their keepers. Fortunately, I was able to hold them at bay and retreat. Unfortunately, since the keepers weren't able to claim my soul, they had their minions construct a barrier that I'd never be able to breach. Time has very little meaning to me. Consequently, it has little meaning to the Ideal Masters as well. I suppose you could call this the ultimate waiting game, each watching the other. I know they're mystic entities. Well, some necroman... I believe there's more to... I think they Perhaps they were once conduits, through which It's the reason for the Soul Cairn's existence. The ability... However, the majority of necromancers that are foolish enough to enter into a bargain with the Ideal Masters